Now, I previously owned a Volvo S80 funeral limousine, and I loved that car. So imagine my excitement when I got the chance to look at this, the one I really wanted, a Ford Dorchester. This is an imported Fairlane from Australia. It's powered by an inline-six 4-litre engine known as the Barracuda. This can be tuned easily up to around 500 horsepower with a simple turbo, and with a lot of extra work, you can get nearly 1,000 horsepower out of this. Talk about rushing yourself to the grave. If I walk to the end of the car, which you'll have to forgive me, it's going to take me quite a while. Take a breather, because I'm not as fit as I should be. Keep walking. Here, this is where you imagine it all falls down, the fuel tank. But it actually doesn't. This car on a long drive with cruise control enabled can hit 40 miles per gallon. The owner took this on a 1,200 mile trip to North Wales, and it only cost him 120 quid. That's not bad. And if you're going long distance, there is enough space in this boot to take all of your luggage wherever you need to go. To be honest, you could probably move house in this car. The winds, they're stacking up. Oh, wow. My first Australian car. Oh, it is so comfortable. I could fall asleep in here. Oh my God. This steering wheel is big. It makes you feel powerful, like you're in command of your own battle station. And this center console is very nicely appointed. It looks quite modern in comparison to the older unit that my Volvo had. You have overhead storage, gigantic curved sun visors. You can tell this was designed by a country where sun isn't optional. You have a lot of controls on the steering wheel. You've got volume, music control modes, you've got cruise control and all that kind of stuff. Good, nicely appointed steel designed gauge cluster in front of you, and then a 6-speed automatic gearbox down here. It's been so long since I've driven my limo, and there's an itch that can't be scratched by anything that doesn't have 6 doors. Why don't we scratch that itch? Oh, it's been so long since I've driven a limo. I've missed it so much. It's just so big and stately. I feel very powerful in here. Oh, there is a lovely semi-decent grunt from over there. The Barra engine making itself known. Now, I've driven a couple of American cars as part of this wonderful YouTube program, and the biggest thing that puts me off is the fact that they are left-hand drive. This, though, has all the great features of an American car without the left-hand drive handicap. It's so smooth and so comfortable. In my Reliant Robin, I could run over a squirrel and I'd be able to tell you whether it was a boy or a girl. In this, I could probably run over an entire school bus and I wouldn't even wake up. Time to do a little bit of maneuvering. I had a backup camera installed in mine, as you may have seen, and that was very useful. But in this, I actually don't feel like it's necessary. I could quite confidently swing this around without any reason to worry at all. The front isn't always where you want to be in a car like this. It's the back. So how about we see what that's like? And one other thing about this car that makes it even more special. In this country, with the chrome strips under the headlights and this Mercedes color paint job, actual Mercedes paint, this is a one of one in the UK. That's right, you won't find another Dorchester that looks like this. So now I'm in the back of the Dorchester, and wow, this is where you want to be if you're being driven around in one of these. It is so comfortable. Coleman Milne have upgraded the suspension of the original car to make it even softer and even more comfortable, and you can feel that back here. You've got an armrest with cup holders, leather everywhere, nice sort of faux wood trim. I just can't understand why people don't buy these more often. The length, the power, the reliability, the comfort, it's better than anything else at this price range, and it's not even close. If you wanted to buy a minivan for the same cost as a used Dorchester, you'd be getting something with like 100,000 miles on it at least, running, sticky seats, Cheerios in the footwell. You buy one of these, you've got yourself a low mileage luxury car that's been very well looked after, has typically very good paintwork, very good underneath, and only driven around very slowly and carefully. I just sincerely hope that all my chatting back here hasn't annoyed the driver. Oh, I think he's had enough of listening to me talk. When we first popped the bonnet on this, I couldn't help but gasp. Look at the size of this unit. Inline 6, 4 litre. There's a huge amount of space, so it's really easy to work on. For example, over here, loads and loads of room. And if you take this off, even more room. A big underworked engine is the best if you want a vehicle to last, well, longer than you will. There are some that have V8s, but there isn't really much point. So it's relentlessly comfortable, good fun to drive, cheap to buy, easy to work on and maintain, and you can get your entire village in the back with enough room in the boot for all of their luggage. Next time you think about buying a people carrier, consider a funeral limousine instead. And not just a funeral limo, consider a Dorchester.